So what the hell were we doing?
I believe what we were doing is we had to go to the snow
Yeah.
and
See, the funny thing is, viewer, I was editing these videos like 2 nights ago, so I know where we were, but I wanted to see if Ryan knew where we were.
there's the snow. We have
Yeah.
somebody from a previous Final Fantasy with us. I think they
Yep.
were from 4?
3.
3?
It was Reyna, I believe.
Okay. So
It
yeah,
was the girl.
the girl
from 3.
yeah, and we had to go through there to get to a different country.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like you've leveled up a little bit.
I leveled up a little bit. I only gave myself maybe a couple of hours before I realized that I was going to be at this for a while, and I realized that really grinding as I am right now, not really worth the time.
Okay.
But that did lead me to getting some new guys, and some of our guys have been growed up and growed back. So Birdo, actually, I did get to transfigure to the bigger Birdo. I don't remember if that was during our last session or
I don't
between.
remember.
But right now, he's actually better, more used to me as a tiny bird.
I assume for stack purposes.
Yes. On the road to unlocking Princess Goblin, I have been able to get Go Biscuit to become the Goblin Guard.
Okay.
So we're gonna be making our way to,
Princess Goblin.
yeah, right here, which probably try to unlock as soon as possible. Whether or not we'll immediately transfigure or not will depend on stats and such.
Yeah.
What else we got? Oh, Fritter got to transfigure up to his new level. You can't get too good of a look at him right now, but he's pretty cool.
He's an Afrit.
Yeah, he's a I think it's Afrite.
Afrite.
There is an E there.
Afmite.
But he's a medium size now, and he's pretty cool looking, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's pretty awesome. And then I also went back and got the jar.
Okay.
By giving him an elixir. And I also unlocked Master Hand, who I will introduce in a second. Because
Okay.
I also got a couple of other guys, mainly by going through the currently available to me Coliseum levels.
Okay.
Which I randomly bumped into Ifrit and Shiva, who decided they were going to kick my ass for no reason.
Good.
Thanks, guys.
Good.
So nothing new here. Nothing really new here. Nothing really new here.
There was a Mithril Golem.
That's our Nye.
Ah.
That's leveled up Nye from last time. After I5. Baby Hemoth, nothing there. Right. So I got Right Claw.
Oh, okay. He's like a Magitech Claw.
Yeah, and apparently he can transfigure into a left claw,
Okay.
or I can find left claws later. And apparently when they're actually together, it's like dangerous when paired with the left claw. It insists that it's left-handed, but it's right.
Wait.
Yes, which is fun.
Yeah.
So apparently, I don't know if I think they actually do work in tandem pretty well. You get them. Let me actually go back to Aphrodite and see what his thing was. A Frit in the throes of adolescence. You can tell from the attitude and the fact that he desperately needs a haircut. Let's just hope someone raises him right and teaches him the difference between Aphrodite and Afrong.
Oh,
And
that's...
there's a better look at him where he's really cool looking.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool looking...
I really like his
He's got that Super Saiyan 3 hair
his
going on.
kind of Omega symbol things, and
Yeah.
he's looking pretty awesome. Let's go along here. What else did I get? I think Death Skull. No, we got a Death Skull
I
before.
believe we got a Death Skull.
There's Veil 4, Dual Lizard. Oh, I got a I think I encountered Cactars.
Yeah.
I don't know if I actually got one. A Cactar relative that's quick to make a run for it. Chances are it'll zip away before you imprison it. Oh, and never fear, it's not rotting, it's trotting at high speed.
Cactrot.
The Magic Jar. This crazy crockery excels at support, but its attacks leave something to be desired. Untrue fact, the creators agonized for years over what to call the Magic Pot successor. The Magic Casserole Dish, the Magic Dutch Oven. Ultimately, Jar turned out to be the least jarring.
I like that it just straight out says, this is an untrue fact. We're just going to tell it to you anyway.
Yeah.
I also like he's got little, like, cat hands, like, pawing at the jar.
I didn't see that.
See?
Oh, yeah, you're totally right. Maybe that's supposed to be his hands. I don't know if we never caught one of these, I think, on
Yeah,
camera.
but we've
Inhabitant
found
of
one.
colder areas that can target an area and put enemies inside it to sleep. And once they are, the true quatching begins. Has a sacred quacho cry not audible to human ears.
Oh, little penguin.
Yeah, I don't think I got a baby paleberry. Some of these are just the encounter rates were really low. There's that holy dragon.
Oh, yeah, the one that just totally kicked your ass because you were dumb enough to challenge it.
I swear to God, I will drop you off a cliff. Yeah, that's about it for guys I caught.
Good.
Some of them I encountered in the I think like the cactrot was, like I said, it's if you don't catch it on the first thing, it leaves. So it's like, okay, I got whatever. And I think I just ended up not going back and getting him before this time. So that's the map.
Right, because menu is triangle.
Yes. So yeah, my current stacks, you got Birdo, Go Biscuit, and Rain, and then Tama, Fritter, and Lon. So they're both in their large forms right now.
Okay.
Until later on. Although we can swap these about. I think I have another stack set up for. Yeah, I do have Rain set up. The most important thing right now is keeping Birdo up there because Birdo is the one with Cure.
Yeah.
And I'm also, trying to get Go Biscuit to level up as fast as possible. Whoa!
Look at Lance Crotch. His crotch is amazing.
So that he can get more experience. But if we need to, we can change those up. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Also, I will put this forward. Part of the reason also, I don't know if I think it still carries over when he's not transfigured, but I had to make sure that Birdo got the Gill Finder.
Yeah.
Because gold don't do shit in this game. Items are expensive.
Yup.
So
Well, maybe
yeah.
if you weren't so mean to Chocolate.
Other things I discovered is that if you walk over and you see that Seraphi has a thing on her head,
Yeah.
you can ask her what's on her head,
Help yourselves.
and she'll give it to you. So I got a high ether. And there was a whole scene where she just literally said, yeah, sometimes I wander her out, and when I come back, I've got shit on my head.
Neat. Good job, Seraphi. I love you.
And that's all there was. And I don't think I had any new missions in the weird clock thing yet.
No weird clock dimension missions?
No weird clock dimension missions.
All right, let's go through that cave.
Yeah, we're gonna go to that cave and we're gonna ignore those stupid dragons.
But you can totally beat him now.
No.
You got this. You'll be fine.
No.
Be
No.
fine, you'll be
no.
fine.
No.
Vote in the comments if Cameron will be fine, and only vote yes. All no comments will be deleted by Cameron because I'll make him.
You will not.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
I'll say, Cameron, delete those comments. They're wrong.
And I'll say no. I don't want to. Oh God, I'm already forgetting. Hold on. I think I can. Can write on Brissy, or I can write on the Master Hand.
It fucking crawls like a spider.
Yeah. So obviously, when I get left, I'm gonna call him Crazy Hand.
Yeah.
It was either that or Floor Master and Ceiling Master. So I got these guys, I think. So
Yeah,
I'm
those
just
are nice
gonna-
bats. So just
Gonna go ahead and just attack.
actually, what the hands remind me of is the Magitech hands from Final Fantasy XIV. And what's funny about those is they're actually designed so that they are both right and left simultaneously. Like
Huh.
they have the 4 fingers and then they have a thumb on each side, so they have like 6 fingers total.
Interesting.
So they look kind of like the audience can't see it, but I'm doing it with my
You're
hand.
You're doing like a weird shadow
Yeah.
puppet thing.
What's funny is also they can there's a mount version of them where they will pick you up and fly you places, and they literally like pinch you between their middle fingers and their thumbs, and they like rock out, like throw the horns as they move.
Nice. Got it.
Good job.
I'm not gonna bother going back on my hand pal because I just am gonna get off next time I get to the next ice blocks.
He seems like a handy guy to have around.
He sure is.
I bet he gives good hand jobs.
God damn it. You mean those little like grippy pads that you use to open jars?
I have questions about you that I don't want answered now.
I won't hold back.
You have heard the story about the hand jobs we were given at Gen Con.
No, I have not.
Really?
No.
when we went to Gen Con, there was an 18 over panel where they were handing out these, like, basically you can get them at Walmart.
Yeah, the things you used to like grip jars and open them.
But because it was an 18 over panel, they called them hand jobs, and they were giving out free hand jobs to the crowd.
I see now.
Yeah.
That is irresponsible use of hand jobs.
Yeah, well, you never know when you'll need a good
That
hand
wasn't
job.
so bad.
I mean, today has just been very interesting stories about sexual use of items for me.
Do I want to know?
How attached are you to the Dragon Riders of Pern?
Not at all.
Okay, then. So I heard the story about, they call this the tent peg story.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah!
Oh, ooh. Okay.
So this is based on a interview. I believe it's Anne McCaffrey is the writer of the Dragon Riders of Pern.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
She gave this interview a few years ago. Well, I say a few years. This is back in fucking the 90s.
Right.
Okay? Because, like, the thing about the Dragon Riders of Pern is it was one of the few, like, really big fantasy stories that included homosexual themes in it.
Really?
Yeah, because, I mean, there were gay dragons.
I literally have no connection to the series, so
Okay.
it's interesting to hear.
So, the dragons would bond to people based on, like, their sexuality. Like, the people and the dragons had a very, very sexual relationship. Not with each other, but, like, the dragons and the people all had, like, their own, like, the intersecting sexualities.
Gotcha.
I won't hold back.
And, like, if a dragon and another dragon mated, their riders would also mate. Like, they would also fall in love and fuck.
And yet that seems better than Aragon.
Lots of things are better than Aragon.
Okay.
Like Star Wars, from which it was derived.
It really was.
Yeah. I mean, Christopher Plony is not a bad guy, but he very much is the result of what happens when your parents own a publishing company.
Yeah. And I want to point out, I actually really, I say that, but I did enjoy Aragon, and, like, Eldest was pretty good.
Yeah.
But Inheritance was the epitome of shitting the bed, in my opinion.
So back to my story.
No, yeah, by all means.
So somebody asked her a question about what happens if a heterosexual person bonds with a homosexual dragon, specifically a dragon that also wants to have sex with male dragons.
Okay.
Her answer was that person would become homosexual because it is well known that when a man has anything inserted into his butt, it releases homosexuality pheromones and hormones that mean anyone who's ever had something inserted in there will turn gay. And the example she gave for this was a friend of hers who swore he was straight until somebody at a camp violated him with a tent peg, and then he became gay.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yup.
That is...
I found out about this today, and now you have to know about it.
Wow. Man, it's a good thing I was already, like, because of some shit in my youth, disposed to not reading those books. Because now I really have no interest in reading those books. God. Could you imagine if that question was in reverse?
Yeah.
What if a gay or lesbian human was bonded to a straight... Holy shit. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. I would have just said that doesn't happen.
Yeah. It's just like the magic just, knows
It knows.
or whatever.
Fuck. I am fucking this part up. I have to go down. How do I gotta go... I went in circles for about 5 minutes there.
Okay, no, you actually kind of had it before.
Did I?
Yeah, okay, you see that little thing in the corner where there's the two that are diagonal from each other but are still touching?
On the top, on the left?
Yeah, you need to get to that and then go straight down and then to the right.
Right, okay, yeah, I see that, so...
So you need to go back up to that top one first, and then go down, left, down, right. So get up to that top part first.
So I need to get up to the top left first?
The top middle part.
Oh, like
yeah.
the actual, okay.
Yeah, that part that you were right next to.
So right here?
Yeah. Now
And go down, left, down, right.
and then
Cool.
down. Yeah, I fixed
Right,
it.
you know what? I was thinking that when we first did this, we went out the top and then over to the right. I think we did it the other way around.
Yeah,
And that's where the block was that we had to get rid of.
yeah.
Okay. Whoa! Anyways, when I was young, and I might find out that this thing is actually much more popular than I thought it was. That's a right hand.
It is a right hand.
Excuse me. But my dad had a book on tape for a book called Dragon Wing. And I probably listened to it like a lot. And most of it really went over my head because I was probably like 10 when I first listened to it, and like I still really liked it. It was a really interesting like story, what parts I remembered. But every time I ever went to find it, all that ever came up was Dragon Riders of Pern.
Huh.
For whatever reason, and it's like, but I'm like, that's not what this is. Like, I know it's not because literally it would be. I listened to it so many times. Like, this is the audiobook of Dragon Wing, and I'm like, oh yay! And then I wouldn't listen to who the author was because names are stupid.
To those of you who are too young to remember, books on tape were actually given to you on cassette tapes.
Oh.
And you had to rewind them when you were done with them.
Yep.
And change out the cassette tapes if the book was long enough.
Actually, if I'm remembering
guess we're doing
correctly,
this.
this was double-sided, so it was technically rewound by listening to the second side.
Okay, so it was the double-sided one, so you
Yeah.
turn it around.
It was
listen to
actually like because it was two tapes that were double-sided
Okay.
because it was a long book. It had to do well. The title of the book came from the fact that there were magic airships that were propelled by the magic that were in dragon wings that were basically poached and attached to the sides of ships.
Okay.
So like they were born aloft because dragons aren't aerodynamic at all. So what bore them aloft was magic that they had in their
so
wings.
bad.
Right, makes sense.
Yeah, so that's about all I remember. There was also like a weird race of like dwarfish gnome people who, if you at any point questioned why their society worked the way it did, you were considered an outcast and thrown out.
Okay.
That's like I said, I remember tidbits at this point. I don't remember full stories.
I was gonna say, do you remember who the main character was?
He was, for lack of a better description, an Elder Scrolls hero, because he started off as like a prisoner
Okay.
who had to, I believe, escort the prince of the land. He kind of had to half escort, half kidnap the prince to go from the king to the queen,
Okay.
who was in a neighboring kingdom.
Okay. Was there a character named Alfred in this book?
Possibly. There might have been like the prince's like aide or like.
Was he like really clumsy?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Was there? Did it start with a weird aside about a bunch of people in a maze?
We got you now.
I don't remember that much of a detail.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about, and it probably is more popular than you think it is.
It's possible. Holy shit, that's just Garurumon.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know how I didn't notice that, but he's just Garurumon. Oh,
I
wolf to
don't
the
believe it.
down.
Did the wolves lure us here?
Yep, it was
No
all
way.
a trick.
What is it, sis?
Yeah, that's the first book of the Deathgate cycle by Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman.
Wolves
Yes,
have brains
it
than
is.
Where did that come from?
I always wanted to know where the rest of the books went. Yeah, that's the cover right there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Icicle Ridge, do as the
I need to find those books and read them.
I've read them.
I need to read them.
They are interesting. There are like
Guys,
6 more of
maybe
them.
we should save it.
Good. Also, we're totally missing this epic tale of
We're
Garurumon.
talking about books that were published in the 90s, man.
I know. That's why I bought the
Okay,
Enchanted Forest set
that
from my
does it.
childhood too.
I'll show you which one of us has more brains.
That one was
That's
fun.
what
I'll
I'm
talk
scared
about
of.
that later.
We already know who's so smart.
Hey!
Lan, you're a dumbo. All right, so I believe the field means we cannot capture or imprison anything here.
I believe so. Yes, it's the boss fight field.
Yeah, it's the boss fight field. So let's get rid of the tiny ones.
Oh, his name is Grand Fenrir.
Oh, that's an awesome fucking name. Oh, that's so cool.
You're cool, Grand Fenrir.
You know what? I'm just now thinking. I bet he has an ability to summon in more guys.
Probably.
He would totally be the type who would do that. You know what I'm going to try? I'm going to leave one alive. I'm going to leave one of them alive. That way, maybe it only triggers when they're all dead. Okay, let's see here. Let's use Libra on Grand Fenrir. Okay, he is unimprisonable and is weak to fire.
Apparently, if you beat him, you get the Fenrir memento, which I assume will let you evolve White Axe into Fenrir.
And Fenrir. That would make awesome sense. I bet he's a biggin. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, let's do cross slash on Grand Fenrir. Fuck yeah!
The weird skatey motion they do when they do Grand Slash is hilarious to me.
I think I actually have a really cool... I have Blaze. I have Fire now. All inflict fire damage. Yeah, let's do Fire.
This is it.
Yeah, that's what I like to call big damage.
Take that, Big Chungus.
I keep forgetting I can hold the button down to speed this up.
Yee.
Cross slash. And then fire up.
I think it's kind of funny that Rain is the one who's doing all the physical attacking.
It is a complete switch on what I've been doing up until now.
It's a complete switch on their personalities because she's the very smart, intellectual one, whereas Lon is the dumb, beefy meat man one.
Uh-oh.
Wobble, wobble, wobble,
They are
wobble, wobble,
wobbling.
wobble, wobble, wobble.
I'm on her. I should unstack. And then I will...
You don't have enough.
I can do a standard fire.
Or you could just hit him.
I'm going to just attack him. He actually might go down. Yep. All right, cool.
He grand fell down.
Stack. Attack. Victory is mine.
Stack, attack,
Good
defeat
job.
the knack. We can't rap because we're white.
Oh, we got 2 armor gems.
Sweet.
And a wobble stopper.
And a Fenrir memento. For to make the Fenrir.
Okay, that was fun.
Well, that's the one way to do it. Refia, are you okay?
Oh, Refia.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, it's Refia.
I'm fine. Thank you. Once we're out of here, Saronia's just a skip away.
Saronia.
My
Oh, there's a
Saronia.
thing over there. Which I probably... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and save first. And then I'll go see what that thing is.
You should go fight the dragons again.
Not happening.
That's a good idea.
Not happening.
Listen to
I'm
Ryan.
not gonna do that.
Ryan only has good ideas. You should listen to his ideas.
Never listen to your ideas.
But I only have good ideas. Did she say Abra-the-Dabra?
I'm pretty sure that's what Thomas said, yes.
Tama, you fucking adorable little baby.
I'm gonna punt you.
With love.
And a foot.
Of love. Love foot.
Channel
okay?
element love. Alright, if I remember correctly, if I die in the cubes, I die in real life.
If you die in the game, nothing happens.
And I am... Yeah, it's over there. And I am around 19. Let's go see.
Walky walk.
Damn it. Figured that would happen.
Come on, bring it.
Let's begin.
Oh, it's just you guys, huh? Oh, yeah, I can just... Yeah. It's just... Everyone dies.
Blaze it.
All right.
Predictable.
Look at all of this. Yeah, there's very little experience points, honestly.
Yeah.
It's only when you get to new areas and you face things that are stronger than you that you usually start getting. Level 15? Sure, why not?
Go for it.
Let's see what we got here.
What exists within the Merc Rift?
We got this.
I guess we're doing
Looks like Flans.
It looks like the ugly Digimons. Attacking. Oh, I immediately created IMPRISM a thingy.
Prism Tunity.
Okay, well that was fast.
And you're done. Good job.
Cool. Ah, sticky goo! Well, that's just annoying.
It does seem annoying. Oh, it slowed you down.
I was gonna say it slowed Lon down.
Nothing slows Lon down.
Except, yeah, they're
Except
mini
mini Flans.
They're probably gonna be incredibly resistant. And just keep throwing sticky goo at me. Stop it! Stop it!
Never. See if they have weaknesses.
That's what I'm gonna do. You did take a fair amount of damage from that hit, though. Whoops.
Fire.
Fire, yeah.
So we're gonna blaze it.
Yep, pretty much. I will go ahead and... Nope. Oh, yep, there it goes.
He died.
And then blaze it. Holy
That's
shit.
that
That
behemoth.
fucking worked.
Yeah, the behemoth and the sharks made these seem harder than I think they are sometimes.
I think I was maybe just a little underleveled for them. Got gold hourglasses. That's cool.
And a mini Flan.
A wobbly little pudding creature with a high capacity for physical pain. Cover its face with a napkin, toss a little caramel on it, and you have yourself an appetizing treat. The actual flavor, however,
It's poop.
what should we name Mini Flan?
Courage.
Any particular reason?
Because he buys the Flantasy Flan.
Oh, I'm assuming that's a Courage Cowardly Dog.
Yes. You don't remember that one?
I don't remember that one.
It was like a weird bald dude who wanted you to buy Flan.
Huh. I don't want to take Courage with us.
Eh.
Let's see if we have a... I don't actually know what its abilities are.
Go ahead and leave it with Seraphy.
Well, we'll check up on it later.
She'll
I really should have checked what abilities he had before anyway.
She'll probably eat him.
Yeah. But no, he tastes bad.
To humans.
Oh.
Seraphy has transcendently powerful taste
I
buds.
eat these things all the goddamn time. You don't see me complaining about it.
They're high in nutrients.
Dude, it's on.
Let's make this good.
Jeez.
They're dogs with dogs on their heads. Head dog, dog heads.
There's some doggos.
Counter.
I'm going to try these. I think you're good. No, I actually didn't put some good damage.
You didn't auto knock him out, but you're fine. Just go ahead and attack him. Please.
Should be fine. Yep.
Dogs fall down.
Don't fall down.
That wasn't so bad.
Hooray!
Don't knock that stack over, Seraphy. Didn't call on geometry.
It's just like high school all over again.
Jeez. Oh, just look at it's a frozen underground lake.
That's really cool.
That's such creativity.
Yeah, although there'd be no real way to recycle oxygen in
Here
such
we
an environment,
go.
which would result in all the fish dying eventually.
It could potentially.
I mean, it's a fantastical environment, so...
Yeah. It could potentially lead to an air pocket or outside somewhere.
Yeah,
So
true.
That's the deepest reach it goes.
True enough.
Also, apparently it's been in the background of these fights this entire time, and I just haven't noticed.
Oh, I did.
I didn't. Or I'm pretty sure you're just saying that.
No, I definitely did.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Vote in the comments if I knew this or not.